Yo, yo, yo. Dead revamped. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. I know I'm a little, you know, but I'm ready. I'm ready to get into this thing. We're gonna talk about today. We will be talking about Scott Gimple, latest interview. And just a lot of stuff concerning The Walking Dead right now. A lot of stuff concerning The Walking Dead right now. A lot of news, a lot of things. And, we will talk about what we hope to see from Daryl Dixon, um, season 4, what we want to see, what we hope to see, what we wish to see. You know, we'll get into a couple of things. We will definitely get into a couple of things. Hey, how is everybody? How is everybody doing today? Me, I'm good. I'm a little, I am a little late. I wanted to get on at 9:30, man, but family is family, so gotta do whatever they say, get the family situated first. But I'm here, man. We are here. We here. Um, yeah, today we will definitely talk about Scott Gimple, latest interview, what he plans to do, what he want to do. Well, he want to, he, what they say he want to, he's experimenting. That's the word he used, Scott Gimple. In his latest, in his latest interview, he said he want to experiment. So I don't know whatever that means. Experiment, who knows? But like I said, I'm a little late, so we just gonna get right into it. I'd rather wait till a few people come, but it's a little late. I see one person. Thank you for the like, whoever that is. I can't really see who that is, but I see one person in here. I appreciate the like right away. Starting off good. Um, but anyway, man. Let me see. I watch my notes over here, so y'all know when I go over here, I got some notes. Um. Scott Gimple. First of all, Rick Grimes' brother. Do anybody know or has anybody I haven't did no research though, but Rick Grimes. How y'all feel about they introducing his brother to the show? What Greg Nicotero said, he said they thought about it for season 4, Daryl Dixon. They thought about he said they thought about when they introduced Carol. When they introduced the book of Carol, they was thinking about Rick Grimes' brother. But for me, I don't know. His name is Jeffrey Grimes or something like that. So I'm not familiar with him. I don't, I think they mentioned him in the comics, Jeffrey Grimes. And let me know if anybody out there know Jeffrey Grimes. Jeffrey Grimes, who know? I don't know. I heard he's Rick's brother. I heard. Well, from what I got, I haven't. I'm gonna do my research on him more. I can bring y'all more, but I just haven't. I heard about him from other Walking Dead fans from YouTube, but I haven't really gotten into Rick Grimes' brother. So I don't know. His name is Jeffrey Grimes once again. I don't know. I'm gonna do my research. I always do. So that's one thing. But yeah, Greg Nicotero said it came up a couple of times. He said it did come up because I think he's heavy in the comics. Rick brother. I don't know too much about the comics, which I should, because since I claim to be the biggest Walking Dead fan, so. But anyway, Greg Nicotero said I wrote some stuff down. So when I go over here, when I look this way, that means I'm looking at my notes. I wrote some stuff down, so I won't get him wrong. He said this is coming from Greg Nicotero about Rick Grimes' brother being introduced to The Walking Dead. He said it has came up. He said it came up during when they was about to when they was gonna feature Carol, the Book of Carol, Daryl Dixon 2, the Book of Carol. They said Rick Grimes' brother has came up, so they spoke about him. They didn't come to no agreement or nothing like, oh, what should they do with the character? How do they want to introduce this character? They didn't. I don't know. They didn't really say too much, but he did said he said I don't believe that there has been any real interest, but you never know. He said you never know. He said we will continue to explore the Walking Dead universe. He said the universe is vast. And he said they will definitely continue to explore. So hey, I mean, like I said, people, we don't know, they're not gonna tell us everything. What is this? Who's somebody interfering with my live, interfering with us? I don't like that. People message me and when I'm on live, this is my family. This is for us. But anyway, so we might see Rick Grimes' brother. I think Jeffrey Grimes. Once again, y'all probably know more than I don't know too much about Jeffrey Grimes. Like I say, he was in the comic books. I'm not too familiar with him, so I don't know. Y'all could tell me something about him, but I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know where Rick and where was Rick born? Like, damn, I should know that. Where was Rick born? Y'all could tell me, man. Or I got it probably in the back of my mind. I know where I think I know where Rick Grimes was born at, but I don't know. But what about his mother, his dad? What about, they haven't really, it's so, like I said before, it's so much we can get into about Rick Grimes, his family. I wanted them to start off like, if they do I don't know, a spinoff. If they're gonna do a little spinoff, something small like just dating back to before the pandemics. Cause I think one of them, Greg Nicotero or Scott Gimple said they want to go back. He said something like, I wrote it down, but he said they want to go back until, like, they want to, as far as the old days, they want to start, and I don't know what that means. Scott Gimple, he said they wanted to go back. I don't, maybe bring some characters from old. I don't know how y'all feel about, I don't know about bringing characters back. The only one, who do I want to see? What characters should they bring back? Of course, they gotta be, alive. Or do they? They don't have to be alive. I don't think so. They can go back, rewind time, just have character, before The Walking Dead, before the big show came, and just, go back into their lives. So I don't know, man. Who I want to see? I want to see Shane for sure. I definitely want to see Shane. Do I want to see Maggie? I want to see Herschel. Well, I have to see Maggie. If I want to see Herschel's story, like before all this, before the pandemic or, whatever, before this virus came about, I don't know. Who else I want to see? Shane. Do we want to see Glenn or what? I don't know, people. I'm just throwing some stuff out there. I don't know. What else? Scott Gimple said we have plans to experiment. That's what Scott Gimple said. He said we have plans to experiment. What does experiment mean? What does it mean? He said they want to go this is what he said too. He said they want to create they going in the direction. Now this is kind of weird to me that he might say this. He said they want to go in the direction, not far as like the zombie, the walkers. He said walkers. He didn't call them anything else but walkers. He said they're not necessarily he want to go like far as the walker part, but he Scott Gimple said he liked the characters. He want to dive more into the characters. So I don't know what that means. I don't know. Maybe he want to go back. What do Scott Gimple means by he want to go? He want to do more of characters instead of like the walkers. He said the walkers gonna be there, but he want to do like characters. I don't know what he means. Do we want to go back, or do he just want to bring new characters, or Because like I said before, the old like our characters, unfortunately are getting old. They getting up there, people. So, soon it's going to be, they got to make some hard decisions. Hard decisions. I mean, of course it's for them, but as far as the fans, I know they got them. They're gonna make hard decisions, and some people have to get killed off. And unfortunately, Daryl might have to go. But I know Carol, she's gonna go eventually. But like I said, Carol is what, 60 something years old, and Daryl is 40. No, Daryl is 50. It's 52, I think. If I'm getting that, Carol's 60 something and Daryl is 52, 53. So I don't know. And that's them. That's the real them. Carol is old. She's getting old now. Daryl is getting old. Like I said, Carol's in her 60s. Daryl's in his 50s. And I'm not talking about on the show. Like far as The Walking Dead, they probably younger, but I'm talking about in real life. Like, so the characters might be a little younger, but they getting up there. So I don't know. But like I said before, it's the new characters should be introduced. Younger characters, so they can grow into their respectable selves or something. I don't know. So they can, I don't know. But yeah. So what else he said? Scott Gimple, that was weird right now. He said that's what we're doing right now. We have some directions that we're moving into, like they're moving in, I don't know what direction, but like I said, he said he focused on the characters instead of the walkers. So I don't know, people. I have no idea where this is going. I don't know, but I'm telling y'all, they gonna do the space thing. I don't know. It's probably like years away, but they're gonna put they're gonna take the TWD into space or out of space. So look out for that, though. Thanks. I see 4 people. I saw like 8, 9. So I see people in here. So I'm grateful that y'all in here. God bless y'all. I see 4 people in here, so I don't know who is in here, but God bless y'all, man. I'm just talking about Scott Gimple and his recent interview and how he feel about moving forward. He talks about just going back, bringing things of old, and I tried talking to Rick Grimes' brother. I don't know about that too much. But he said there are a lot of pieces to this Walking Dead thing, Scott Gimple. He said there's a lot of pieces, a lot of different pieces to this thing. And he said, we want to go back to the classic stuff. Oh, that's what he said. I wrote it down, but I don't want to keep, you know, Scott Gimple said, that's what he said in his own words. We want to go back to the classic stuff. Whatever that means, classic stuff. I'm thinking back to the old, I'm thinking maybe a season 12, 13, for he want to bring back that old feeling again. So that's what I'm thinking as far as what Scott Gimple said. He said he want the old stuff. He want to bring back the classic stuff. So, I, I don't know, man. I want the old stuff too, man. I want, but we can't have it. I know we can't have it all. I know we can't have the whole crew getting back together, and maybe we could, maybe for a season or two. I don't know. What do I want? Yeah, I want the guys to get back together. I want Daryl and Rick most definitely to reunite. I want them to get back together. I mean, I think it's gonna happen. I honestly think it's gonna happen, but when? Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, that's what Scott Gimple said. He just want to bring the old stuff back. So I don't know what he talking. I don't know what he mean. Then there's smaller, and then that's what he said too. He said then I wrote everything down. I had to make sure I don't want to misquote him. So then he said there's a smaller kind of weird things he want to implement into this TWD thing. So smaller, weird. What is that? What's smaller? He said he want to implement some smaller weird things. I don't know. Smaller and weird. What is that, man? What the hell? What are you talking about? I don't know, but I had to let y'all know. I had to bring it here, let y'all know what the creators are talking about right now. Like I said, Scott Gimple said he want to bring back. He want to go back into the old stuff. He want to bring back the classic stuff. He want to bring back things from before. But what he means, I don't know. And they not gonna really tell you what they mean. They just gonna say things. And so, like I said, man, Robert Kirkman, creator of the Walking Dead zombie movies. Oh, that's what Robert Kirkman, they used to know though. Scott Gimple said Robert Kirkman said this from the very beginning, even before The Walking Dead came out. Like I think he said a couple of months before they was, when they was in the process of really getting the show on the grounds. Scott Gimple said Robert Kirkman, his vision is never ending. So I need people to really, really, really Robert Kirkman vision for this TWD thing. He said his vision was to never end it. It's a never ending thing. So that's what I wanted to bring, to y'all. So what do y'all think? I don't, for me, I knew it all the time. I'm not one of those people. Come on. If I can come, like I always say, if I could come with some stuff and if my brain can conjure up some stuff, then I know I know they far beyond, and they talked about this stuff. They have it in their mind. They wrote some stuff down. So if I could come up with some things for this Walking Dead, where to take the next steps, then I know Robert Kirkman, Scott Gimple, Greg Nicotero. I know they working. I know they working on some stuff. But we won't know. They tell us what they want us to know. So I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, man. Wow. I knew it all along that this thing is not gonna. And people, let me say something. Some people saying we need to they need to hurry up and just do it and get this thing over with. But I don't know. I don't agree with that. I think it's so much. Like I said before, I always say it's so much stuff to do, so much things to talk about, so many characters to implement in this thing. So it's not. I just heard today. Somebody said The Walking Dead is coming. It needs to come to an end because there ain't nobody going. Fans is not going to be interested in whatever else to come. But I beg to differ, though. I think we are. Like, I don't know. I can't speak about everybody else, but I know me. I'm a diehard. I'm forever in this Walking Dead thing. This is my number one genre as far as entertainment, movie, TV. So I'm never gonna. I'm always waiting and wanting more of the Walking Dead franchise of the universe. So I'm never gonna just. But people, I heard, people saying, I was reading something. I didn't hear. I was reading something, and they was just saying it's over, and um, excuse me, they was just saying it's over and bring back, just bring all the characters together, and then let them go their separate ways, but I don't know about that one. I'm not sure. It's not happening like that. It's gonna be more, whether we want it or not. I want it, of course, but some people, they left after season after Glenn died. A lot of people said it wasn't necessary. It was, and how he and one more thing I wanted to say. Daryl, um, Norman Reedus, he spoke recently, and he said the one thing he said he don't like everything about what the directors and the producers. He don't like the conclusions, like some conclusion. He said he wasn't too happy with Glenn death, and that was surprising to me, man. He said he wanted more of Glenn. And I'm like, wow, man. I'm reading that and just, and I'm like, wow. He said he didn't agree with it. He said, and he didn't agree how it happened. I took it upon myself to think, oh wow, wait, what do you mean? So he mean how Negan killed Glenn. He didn't agree with how Negan killed Glenn. The way how Glenn went out. Man. Norman Reedus didn't like how Glenn got killed off the show. He said he wanted to see more of Glenn. He said he had visions. And this Norman Reedus is not me. I read it. Norman Reedus, he said he did a recent interview. He said he wanted more of Glenn. But everybody, we all love Glenn. We all wanted to see more. And I wish they didn't kill Glenn off. I just wish they would have. I don't know, how would he left? If so he can have a reunion or so he can come back. Should he have gotten tooken? Or I don't know, people, man. It's so much, man. I would have preferred Glenn to get to probably somebody came, a group or something, or somebody just took him away. I would have preferred that than. Oh wait. What if Glenn would have went with the lady? What's her name? She got a guy name. I forgot, and I did a show about her a few days ago when Maggie met the woman, when the women came to the Alexandria, and Maggie spoke with this woman. First they was on defense, but then then Maggie ended up going with the lady, and that whole when Maggie disappeared, that lady name, I forgot. Georgie, that's her name. Georgie. Maggie met Georgie at the time. Think they was Alexandria or the Hilltop. Alexandria, and she met this woman. Now, what if Glenn would have, I went, no, wait. Okay, yeah, it was cool. I wouldn't mind if Glenn would have went with Georgie somewhere. Instead of, dying off like that. And apparently, Norman Reedus Reedus said the same thing. He wanted more of Glenn. He thought they can do more with the character. Come on. Even I think the producers, after they killed him off, they probably said, that was one person that we should have, we should have did more with that character. So everybody loves Glenn. Who don't love Glenn? What else? What else? Looking at my notes, people. Like I said, he said, Robert Kirkman vision is to never end. This Walking Dead thing. He said, well, in his words, he said, Robert Kirkman said, it's a never-ending movie. That's in his words. That's how he put it. Robert Kirkman said this Walking Dead thing is a never-ending movie. That's how he put it. Yeah, word for word. That's how he put it. A never-ending movie. He wanted this thing to just keep going on and on and on and on, and that's his vision. So, and I don't care who come in, who go out, who come back in. This Walking Dead thing is beyond all of us. It's like, it's just, I mean, they can come back with a cure. And then I thought about that too. Come back with a cure, and then what? Wait a couple of months, and then, a deadlier cure come out or something. Or, man, my brain be working when it comes to this thing. So I definitely know Scott Gimple, Greg Nicotine, I know they be where they work at, and other producers. They bring on new producers and new showrunners all the time. So this thing is big, man. This thing is great, man. It's nice, man. I'm definitely excited for what's next to come. We want to keep telling stories. Yeah, he said they wanted to keep telling the stories of the characters. So, I mean, we all love our characters, but I don't know, man. Do we want to see everybody like the character, like I know some people we just don't want to see. Some people we want to see, some people we don't want to see. Greg Nicotero, he said he just want more. He just want more characters. He want to keep telling the character's story. We don't know. Well, as far as going back before this virus happened, but we don't know. We don't know a lot of these people's stories. We don't know, where they come from. We don't know growing up. The only one person that I want to see, as far as him growing up in his household, y'all know, if y'all don't know, I said it before, is Norman Reed, it's Daryl Dixon. That's the only, I want to see his story, because he had a rough story. It's pretty interesting. Him and his brother Merle, they had a story, and their story is to be told. So, if I want to see anybody's story of going way back into today's, flashback, childhood and stuff, I wouldn't mind seeing Merle and Daryl's story. I wouldn't mind. Definitely wouldn't mind. Let me see what else we got. And that's it for that page, man. I had to write my stuff down so I would be accurate. But yeah, man. What else? Norman Reedus. He said he didn't like Glenn and Glenn death. We I talked about that. And there was other aspects of it I didn't love. Maybe how Negan, and that's what I said. He said there were other aspects of the way Glenn died that he didn't agree with. So, and everybody did. I know a lot of people, maybe the whole cast didn't really agree with how Glenn died, but hey, listen, we love Glenn. We didn't agree with how Negan killed him. Norman Reedus didn't agree. He said he didn't agree. But somebody had to go, man. Negan had to. Man, now I would have. I don't. Abraham, you know, we love Abraham too, but I think him and Aaron would have. I think, you know, them two would have been more. You know, if Abraham, we love him, but if he had to go, then come on, he had to go. We don't, and Aaron is a good guy too. We love Aaron, but if Aaron had to go, he could have killed either one, Aaron um or Abraham. So, but I don't know. Glenn, But even though Norman Reedus didn't like when what happened to Glenn, he really didn't like it. I think Negan had to do that because of Maggie, because that he wanted to break that little love thing that was going on. Maggie gave it up, and then Glenn gave it up. Well, I don't know who gave it up first. Who was crying first? One of them. I think he pointed the bat to Maggie, her stomach or something. I don't know. And then Glenn started acting, you know, crying more and started, you know. So maybe, man. I mean, but Negan had that. They had to do it. Oh, man. I don't want to say they had to do it, but then again, they had to, because that Negan, his character, you wanted that. You didn't want. Come on, we all would have probably did the same thing if we was Negan. If we, you know, the shoe was on the other foot, and you wanted to make a statement. So you would have killed Glenn if you saw, you know, some little love thing going on, and he saw it, and he's smart. Negan is smart, so he seen it, and he killed Glenn. Is it right? From us being Glenn fans, no, it's not right. But for us knowing Negan, yeah, that was the right thing to do. Like he wanted to make a statement. He wanted a statement to be loud and clear. He wanted Rick to understand that he wasn't BSing. So Glenn had to die that way. He wanted Rick to understand. So, and he wanted to put more hurt, you know, Maggie. He wanted to, you know, he felt that love between Glenn and Maggie right then and there. We all felt it. Soon as he pointed the bat to Maggie, we all felt the, oh man, no, not Maggie. We were saying no to everybody. We didn't want nobody to die at that time, you know, but Glenn died. It's crazy, right? Glenn died and Aaron lived. How crazy is that, though? Like, Aaron is beloved. We love Aaron too, but come on. It's either who would you rather? Like, I don't know, people. Who would y'all rather see still here, Glenn or Aaron? That's a good, yeah. That's a good compare. That's a good. I don't know what I'm saying, but that's good though, man. Who would y'all want to see, Aaron or Glenn? Who would y'all want to see going to that next step, to that next level? Aaron is here obviously, but would you want Glenn in his place? Negan could have killed Aaron, but he killed Glenn. So. What else? I'll get to my notes. He said there was other aspects that he didn't like. Norman Reedus also said his story. Oh, yeah, let's talk about Norman Reedus' story. Daryl Dixon's story. He said he wanted, now this is coming from him, his mouth. He said Norman Reedus, as far as Daryl Dixon, he said he'd been talking to the producers about this for a long time. This is breaking news, people. He said he's been talking to the producers since the show, since he came on board. Norman Reedus, Daryl Dixon. He said that he want his character to walk up a hill with a dog, a puppy or a little dog or whatever. He said this is how he wanted his story to end. He said he want to walk up a hill, and then he said, now listen, 4 more people came in, so I'm glad y'all came in. God bless y'all. Give me some likes. Can I get some likes? 6 people in here. Can I get 6 likes just to see how that, how it feels to get 6 likes? I just want to see, man. It should be. I never, I don't know, but that it should be a good feeling. But yeah, Daryl Dixon, Norman Reedus said, what did he say? He said, he want to climb. He want to go up a hill. It's kind of crazy to me. You want to go up a hill. Then he said he want to go down the hill and just fade. He want to keep walking with his dog and just fade away into the day, into the night, day, whatever. And he said that's how he always talked to the producers of letting him go instead of killing him all. Daryl Dixon, Norman Reedus he didn't like anything about the Glenn getting killed, and he said he don't want to get killed off like that. This is from his mouth. Norman Reedus said recently that he want to go up a hill and with a dog, and he want to go down that same hill but going away, and he want to just fade in. He just want to fade into the abyss or something. And that's how he said he told the producers since day one that's how he want to go. He said he don't want to get killed off. So how y'all feel about that, man? That's kind of crazy. For him, I would think he just want to if it happened, he would want to go to badass. I just thought he would just want to go like real fighting to the death or something like that. But he said no, man. He said he don't want to go out like that. That's different though. That's different from what I would expect. What else? Yeah, but how people feel about that? How do you feel about Norman Reedus saying he just want to fade out? He want to walk off. He basically saying he just want to walk off the set. How do y'all feel about Norman Reedus saying he just want to walk off the set? That's how he want his character to end. He don't want to get killed off. I really want to know how do people feel about that, man. Me, it's perfect either way for me. That's perfect. Let Norman Reedus, why not walk with a dog? He said he want to walk with a dog and just fade into the abyss, though. Just fade out. But how about him on his motorcycle? How about Norman Reedus, Daryl Dixon, just ride off on his motorcycle, and that be the end of him? He said he would want to walk on down. Of course, I just said it. Walk up a hill, walk down a hill with his dog, and just go. And people, he said he said he want people, after to wonder, damn, what happened to that guy? Or where is this guy? After years and years and years, he want people to know what happened to this guy. But what I would do if I was a producer, I would give him that. But then, I hope y'all hearing me very loud and clear, people. But then, it's something after that I would do. I would show Daryl, I'm sorry, man. I would show him getting tortured or something by another group. And I would show him a group that we faced and we defeated. I would show him dying. I'm sorry, I would show him just dying. Sorry, people. I would show him, them killing his dog first, following the dog home, killing him, then, either or. Following him home in his little shed or he got by himself, and following him home, getting rid of it, and then killing his dog and killing him, and that would be Daryl. That would be his fate. But I want him to be fighting, going down. But any fate for Daryl to me is good. I would go with either or, man. But I'm being a producer, and I want people to tune in, and I want people to watch, and I want people to focus. I'm gonna kill him off. I know it sounds kind of crazy, and I know it don't sound too cool, but I would kill Daryl Dixon off after he get his little walk off. I would definitely let Daryl character walk off, and it'll be years, it'll be a couple of years, but I would kill him off, man. I would do that just for a little excitement, and I would, people would be crying, or I mean, it would be a world epidemic. Epidemic, is that a word to use? I don't know. It would be a world. The world would turn upside down if Daryl Dixon, well, if they do it the way I want them to do it. Put a little excitement. He's been through a lot. He's been around forever since the beginning. I don't know. But like I said, either way is cool. Like, if he want to walk off into the sun or whatever, and he, have his dog with him, and, if he could do it, he want to do that, let him do that. It's cool. But me, nah. I got to put some excitement into this thing. I don't know, people, what y'all think? Go back to my notes every now and again. Yeah, but that's big though, man. You want everybody saying whatever happened to that guy, where is he at? He want. Well, let me say this, man. Do y'all think if Daryl were to go, he just went off by himself and he just left? Do you think Rick would spend all his days looking for him, or what? What do we think would happen? Cause I think Rick, I don't know. Would Rick be too busy, or would Rick? I don't know, man. I don't know. You gotta follow the trails of something. Like if Rick, I guess Rick would be like, okay, people, we have to send out a couple of people to find him, and especially if they reconnect. Like, I don't know, if they reconnect, then of course, and Daryl happens to just leave and walk off, then yeah, Rick. I think Rick will send some people out to find him. I think, and it also depends on Rick's position. Like, what position will he be in at the time? If Daryl Dixon decides to just go like he want to. Remember, people, Daryl Dixon said he want to go. Just go on the hill and go there and just keep going. So he don't want to get killed off, and I would do it either way if I was the producers. And I think, do they owe Daryl that, people? I want to know what the people think. Do y'all think that producers owe it to Daryl to let him just walk off set? Just let him go. Just let him walk off, and that'll be his end. For me, yeah, I think the producers owe that to him. I think so. Producers owe a lot of people a lot of things. They owe Glenn. And then again, when we talk about Glenn, we gonna always talk about Glenn. But I think Glenn. I don't know, man. I think Glenn wanted to go too. I think it's not just the producers. It's not. I think Glenn wanted to go. So I mean, I don't know. It's not only the producers. I honestly think Glenn, he wanted to go. It's his choice, So I don't know. I don't know, people, man. But um, man, wow, it's crazy. Now let's talk. I got some questions. That's we got into that. What do we season? Wait, before we get to that, what do we want from season 4? Daryl Dixon. What do we want? What do we expect? What do we want? What do we see? What is our ending for Daryl Dixon season 4? That's questions I got for the people. For me, it's all right. For me, it's connecting the two, the two, and I spoke about this a lot, and I said it again. For me, it's about I don't know. It's about it's about man. It's about this is hard for me. Cause I see it two ways. I think it should. I think Daryl Dixon. I think Daryl Dixon, the season 4, how I want it to end is him meeting up. Obviously, I want him to meet up with Rick. That's obvious. Like, but I don't know, man. Do I want Rick? Yeah, I'm kind of confused. All right, no, all right, all right. This is what I want. Him, the two shows. I want Dead City, and I said this before. We've said this. I want Dead City and Daryl Dixon to meet up. I want Daryl, and I said this before, and I go back. We said this. I want Daryl and Carol to take the boat, get on a boat with whoever else they got. I know Carol got this guy she's in love with or something now. Season 3 gonna show that. Season, I don't know, this guy that they found, and he the only one left in the whole Spain. Well, not in the whole Spain, but in that little in the area they at, he's the only one left. So but I want them to get on a boat with the guy, whoever they bring with them. And, cause wait, they have to bring somebody, right? That's the thing. I think they have to bring somebody because Daryl and Carol, what kind of boat skills do they got? They and they need a nice boat. They need a nice boat. So what kind of boat skills do Daryl and Carol got? Like, so they gonna have to bring somebody who knows how to operate the boat. And what I want Daryl and Carol to sell that boat to Manhattan. Obviously, they could do it. I forgot how. I forget the stuff, but they said it takes either from 7 days from 7 to 14 days to make that trip from Spain to Manhattan. So that's what I want. That's the ending I see. Far as Daryl Dixon season 4, what do I see? What do I want to happen? I want him to sell. I want him and Carol to sell to Manhattan. That's it, people. That's what I want to happen. I want Daryl and Carol. Of course, I want him to link with Rick, but it has to be something first. He will link up with Rick, but it has to be something first. It's just. No, I don't just want that, and then what I mean, because there's a story there. It's something there. It's possible. It's so doable. It's so doable that it needs to happen. That they needs to go to Manhattan, reconnect, and that's what. Oh man, I got so much. I got so much to say about this stuff. You see how at the end of Dead City, when all the people was coming in, and they had like they was coming in with guns, and they was in form, they was in uniform, but they was coming in with guns into Manhattan with guns, and it was about 40, 50 of them. So that last scene right there, what if? Wait, oh man, so damn. Now I'm coming to think, it can't. Dead City has to go a season 4, right? In order for Daryl and Carol to. Wow, my brain working, but I don't know. Damn. Does it has to be a season 4? Can Dead City end at season 3 and still they've got to prolong it, right? I don't know. I'm trying to bring the two groups together. So how I do that? Um, yeah, I don't know, people, man. I'm confused. I don't know, man. Now I gotta sit back and think about it. Cause of course, it's gonna be a season Dead City season 4, or is it? Can they link up? Cause we should see the people coming into Manhattan. So, and they said Daryl and no, they said Negan and Maggie gonna create how they say it? They was gonna create a group. They didn't say group, but they said they was gonna come together, a community. That's what they said. They used the word community. They said they was gonna come together and create a community. So, wow, wow, wow. Can Dead City season 3 be the last season? That's a question too. Like, I don't know. It can be if they they gotta push it back some? Man, anything could happen, man. It's man, I'm just so I can't wait, man, to that. I can't wait to that fight, to that season, that Daryl Dixon season 4, man. I can't wait. And another thing, I'm gonna be honest, people. I'm gonna be so honest. I don't like. Now I know, who said it? Greg Nicotero. I know he said he's focusing on the characters and the stories, but I don't want Daryl and Carol just keep. That's the whole thing. They trying to find a boat, but in order for them, people making deals with them. Okay, you help me, then I get you a boat. And last time, never. That's what's gonna happen. I don't know. It just never happened for them. Yeah, it's gonna happen, of course, in season 4. But come on, man, they helping people. I don't like the fact. Now, of course, we can help people. I like helping people too. But that's the thing. Like, and I remember in one of those scenes that I seen recently, Carol was saying, okay, no, Daryl said, let's go. It's time to go home. It's about that time. Let's go home. It's that time. And Carol was like, no, we can't leave these people like that. We can't. How are we going to just leave like that? I don't know, man. You helping people, man. And nobody never says, don't we got bigger fish to fry? Don't we want to see? We don't know when we got will they talk to Laurent and Ash? Who knows? So we got bigger fish to fry than to just keep being in Spain and to just keep helping people and fighting other people's battles. Like, we got things to worry about. Like, Daryl, how you love Laurent. How is Laurent doing right now? We don't know if they made it to Alexandria. We don't know. So we just helping people and fighting people battles, and I don't know about that. I'm not too cool with that, but I know the show gotta go. Season 3 gonna come, season 4, and hopefully 4 go to where I think it's gonna go. So, but yeah, that's what else do we got? Season 4. I wanted to know how y'all felt about season 4. Where do y'all see season 4 going? Daryl Dixon, season 4. How do y'all want it to end? Where do y'all see it going? And things like that. But anyway, I got some questions. Dead City season 3. Where is the story headed? Dead City Season 3. Where is the story headed? Like we was just saying, I hope they gonna still be there. They gonna fight. It's gonna be a war, people. It's gonna be a war. They already bringing in their military and Negan and Maggie. They gonna have to get a group together. And who is left? Like, who is left in Manhattan? All the groups is like, except for that lady. You remember that lady? She got her own group. Remember she said to the Croat, she was like, move out of my way, bitch, or something like that. Excuse my language. She got her own group, and she's kind of psycho. So I don't know how would they convince people to link up with them for not even the people cause. Wait, then again, they mentioned the methane, then people might want to link up with them to start a bigger group, and a group that can take on the group from the Babylon. So I don't know. Babylon group is coming in, so they would have to convince other people to join them. So that's what they said. They're going to create a community, Maggie and Negan together, and obviously, okay, they probably convinced some people to join them. All right, whatever. They're going to convince some people, but of course, some people not going to join them. And that's the fight right there. So, Dead City 3, where's the story headed? It's going to be a war. It's going to be, some ups and downs, and, I wonder do Maggie change? Do Maggie say, okay, I did it my way all this time. Do she go back to Alexandria? Do she give Commonwealth a chance? Do she put all her BS to the side because ain't nobody, your son is not perfect. So do she, I don't know, that relationship has to, Maggie and her son relationship has to come to full circle, they have to come together. So I want to know, man, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all think Maggie will put her BS to the side and go back to to Alexandria or Commonwealth, or go back to our family, to her family, to the people who love her? I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that's one question. I got a couple of more questions. Could we get a full universal like crossover? Could we get a full crossover? And that's what I'm talking about. That's it. I just said it. That's what I'm talking about. A full crossover. Negan, Maggie, Daryl, Carol coming together. I said that. So of course we can get a full universe crossover. Let's do it. Let's put these people together and let's make it happen. I got a couple of more questions. What's the best community in the TWD universe? What's the best community? What's the best community? I'm gonna go with Commonwealth right now. I'm gonna go with Commonwealth. I think that's the best community right now. They have it all. And so now, like I said before, I said this before, CRM is somehow, they talking about positivity and they want the world to be a better place and all of that. But I always know, deep in the back of somebody's mind, they don't care about that. They want war, they want to take, they don't want to give. General Bill still has a hold, people. General Bill has a hold on a lot of people. He influenced a lot of people, so they still number one. CRM is number one, but I think the best community out of this TWD thing, the best community is the Commonwealth. I don't trust the CRM too much. I don't know. I just don't believe him, and I just don't trust General Bill, the legacy he left behind. General Bill, and he has followers. So believe me when I tell you, we will see some things. General Bill, is it somebody new that's in charge that's really taking his stance, basically? So I don't know. But the best, like I said, what do y'all think is the best community out of the TWD thing? I say it's the Commonwealth, the best community. What else? A couple more questions. Do we really want to see Judith? I don't know. Some fan said that, and I said, all right, I'm gonna write it down. Do we really want to see Judith and RJ? Do I really want to see Judith and RJ? I guess, yeah, Judith, of course. We want to see her growth. We want to see, the young lady she has become. We know she's tough. We know, and she's a little kid still. How old is Judith? She like not 10 right now, Judith? Is she like 10? Anywhere from 10 to what, 13 years old? So, well, of course, man, that's the question. Do we want to see Judith? More Judith and RJ and, I don't know, fan question, But yeah, Judith is our little baby, man. She's our daughter. She's our, But we want to see Judith. We want to see more. We want to see the growth. We want to see, of course, we want to see Judith. What else? What spinoffs are we looking forward to seeing? What spinoffs? There's only two though. They haven't announced nothing else. So it's only two spinoffs, and I'm just looking forward to that Daryl Dixon season 4. They said I'm writing it down. I wrote it down. What spinoff are we looking forward to? For me, it's Daryl Dixon. I want to know if it's gonna be a season 4 of Dead City. But for right now, for me, it's Daryl Dixon. I'm looking forward. And I'm not even looking forward. Of course, I'm a huge fan, so I'm going to be tuned into everything. But I'm not looking forward to, season 3, whatever. But season 4, Daryl Dixon, I'm definitely looking forward to that. Definitely. And Dead City 3, I don't know. Dead City 3, what else? What's next? The battle between the Manhattan and Babylon. That's what we gonna have. That's what I don't know. And what happened to the girl? Do anybody know what happened to the lady from Babylon, the leader, the governor? She called herself the governor. Crazy, right? But what happened to her? I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. She got blown up on a boat. What happened to the lady from Babylon, the leader, the governor from Babylon? What happened to her? I've been thinking about that for a while. And I know the ship blew up, Negan sent some missiles and blew the ship up on their way in Manhattan, and the boat, and she fell off. She fell off the boat or something. I don't know. And she might be a surprise. She might come back. Season 3, Dead City, we might see her again. Because they haven't told us though. I don't think it's over for her. I don't know. I don't think it's over for her. Trying to see what else I wrote down. Got a couple of more questions. What character had the best arc from the beginning to the end? What character had the best leap, I think? Leap, or something? I don't know. It was written and I just wrote the thing down. What character had the best? What character had the best jump, basically? What character had the best jump from the beginning to the end? However long. I'm going to say, it's two. It's either Eugene or Father Gabriel. I think Father Gabriel had the best had the best jump from where he was to where he is now. Father Gabriel's story from where he came from to now, I think Father Gabriel has the best, best story. You know. All right, two more questions, people. If we could bring back just one character, who would it be? We only can bring back one, people, and I know who people gonna say. Glenn. And I was on here and I'm dealing with the people, and I know some people, we kind of say Glenn, and then I know it's crazy how people say Glenn and Herschel. Like, this is, I don't know, it blows my mind though. But I know Glenn, but Herschel, like, people love Herschel, man. We said it before, we love Herschel, man. Sad how he went out, he shouldn't have never died like that. I would have rather him get bit trying to help somebody like Carl, like, help somebody and get bit instead of getting, what happened to Herschel. But governor, another governor. All right, last question. Do we want a full movie or a series at this point? Because like I said earlier, some people is saying that it's over. Don't do nothing else. Don't do no more Walking Dead, no more series. They don't want to see a season 12. That, these people, I don't know. They talking, a lot of people saying they don't want to see a season 12. They don't want to see. So what do y'all think? Like, do we want a full movie with the characters to end it all, or do we want to see the series come back in season 12, 13, 14, 15? And you people, y'all don't understand. I'm going to season 20 on it. And I know people right now, oh wow, he crazy. You don't know what you're talking. Season 20, how the hell? It's so much. I'm going to season 20. If I was the directors and I'm coming back with season 12, and maybe I word it different, maybe, but I don't know, people. That's what I want, man. So what do y'all think, man? A movie would be cool. Can a movie end everything, though? Can we just get a movie and it tells the whole story, and then they come up with a cure at the end of the movie, or, you know what I mean? But like they said, Robert Kirkman, like they said, his vision, he created this thing, this Walking Dead thing. So they said his vision is a never-ending story. Well, he said never-ending movie, but, that's Robert Kirkman's vision, a never-ending story. So, I don't know, man. It's a lot, man. We always, there's always a lot to talk about. But, we've been on here for a while. I came in a little late. I got to come back tomorrow and earlier. And I'll make sure, man. I'm going to start, doing this thing a little earlier and start, I got to stick to my guns with this, man. I got to really get on it and really, come 9:30 and, until beyond, whenever. So, once again, I want to thank everybody for showing up, even if you just peeked in for a second, say what's up, or God bless y'all, and I hope the families out there, everybody's family is safe, everybody's family is doing very well. I hope everybody is doing well out there. That's the thing, man. Y'all doing good, I'm doing good. So I hope everybody doing good. And if once again, if you want to donate to the channel, donate to the channel. It's going up. We want this thing to go up together, collectively. Cameras, it's going to be about the show. It's going to be about you guys. So when I put the money in and just get new stuff, new cameras, new equipment, new lights, and, I'm going to do the whole thing for y'all. We're going to have at the very end, we're going to definitely have a great thing here. And I want to build this thing, and I want to promote family, love, and the TWD thing. So don't forget, man, like, comment, subscribe, do it all, you know. And I want to thank y'all for coming in here and showing love, all right? Everybody have a blessed day. Dead Revamped. We out of here. Peace.